Some days, some nights, some men, some die.
Embrace the shadow.
Yo, how you guys doing today? It's your boy ZakkuRye coming at you again with another video. Now today is going to be 7 tips and tricks you can use to improve your gameplay right now in Dead or Alive 6. So let's get to it. Coming in at number 1 is going to be stun launching. Okay, so Dead or Alive 6 is based on the stun system. So the longer you stun your opponent, the greater chances that they have of countering you. Okay, so this is why you want to stun launch them immediately, because this reduces your odds of being held. Also remember that Dead or Alive 6 increased the stun launch height ratio in this game, so you don't have to play around with the stun system too much to get that huge launch. Now you can simply just stun your opponent one time, launch them, go into a bound or go into your finisher and just get your damage. Okay, this is the most effective way to play Dead or Alive 6, and at a high level this tactic is very crucial, and it's definitely going to help a lot of you players out there who struggle with mix-ups, and it's going to help you climb those ranks. If you're like lower ranks out there and you're trying to get to that next level, this one tip is going to greatly increase your odds in winning matches. All right, coming in at number 2 is going to be the art of blocking. Blocking is very key. You have to understand what move is positive, what move is negative. Okay, a lot of you guys sometimes let go of the block button and you get opened up. Okay, when you're playing your opponent, fill your opponent out. Sometimes the best offense is the best defense. The opportunity will present itself for you to punish your opponent, because remember, Dead or Alive 6 is throw based. Okay, so see what your opponent is doing. If they're finishing strings, more often than not that string could be unsafe and you can throw punish your opponent. Even if you can't throw punish your opponent, chances are they are still negative, so it's going to be your turn to attack based on how negative they are and the speed of your opponent. Also, there's things called free canceling sometimes, where opponent won't finish a string, just to kind of throw you off sometimes, but more than often, guys, it will always be your turn to attack. You just have to react, and this is where blocking comes in. Coming in at number 3 is going to be practicing bound combos and just combos in general. So this tip actually goes back to tip number 1, stun launching. They both go hand in hand. Once you practice stun launching, then you can practice your bound combos. Okay, this is going to be your bread and butter combos that set you up for your break blow finishes or your close hits. Okay, so you want to practice these, guys. I cannot stress this enough, guys. Dead or Alive 6 is stun based, it's throw based, but also it's combo based as well. You have to practice your combos. You're leaving a lot of damage out on the table if you're not capitalizing on your bound combos. All right, coming in at number 4 is going to be throw punishing. All right, so this goes back to tip number 2 with blocking. Once you learn how to block and once you get used to blocking, then you can take the next step to understanding how to throw punish your opponent. If you're new to the game and you don't understand frame data, I'll leave the link right there. You can check that out. Master did an extremely good job breaking down frame data in the game, but I'll just touch on it for you real quick. Okay, so let's give you guys an example. Let's say you're playing an Hitomi online. You're going to be using 4 punch kick, down kick, okay, or 4 kick, down kick. The move, if you block it completely, if you block the low, it's going to be -17. So this is super unsafe. In this instance, you don't want to strike punish, you want to throw punish, because throw punishes guarantees you damage. All right, so if you throw punish here, you're going to be able to grab her. She needs an additional 17 frames to get back to neutral. Okay, so any move -8 or higher in Dead or Alive 6, you can punish it with a forward grab for guaranteed unbreakable throws. Okay, anything -8 or higher, you can use unbreakable throws, which is going to be forward grab, or like I said, special grabs, half circle forward grabs, depending on your opponent. So that's how you get your damage in Dead or Alive 6, guys. Like I said, it does take micromanaging, going into the lab and seeing what is what on block, but this is what you have to do if you really want to take your game to the next level. Okay, tip number 5 is going to be using your meter. Most of you are not using it correctly, so I'll teach you guys here how to use it. The best time to use your break hold is immediately. As soon as your opponent stuns you, use that break hold. You want to stop the momentum instantly. Okay, Dead or Alive 6 is all about momentum. Okay, and the last thing you want is your opponent to have reads on your counter patterns. Let's say you're one of those players out there where you just love low holding all the time, and especially for me, like if I see that, okay, this dude loves to low hold a lot, I'm just gonna start launching you mid, or I'm just gonna start down grabbing you. This is how you mask your patterns, because the break hold instantly counters low, mid, and high, so you can literally get out of the pressure, you stop all the momentum, and you reset the neutral. Now for the break blow, the best way to use a break blow is after a bound combo. There are some risky ways like 50-50s, where if you knock your opponent down and they're gonna do a mid kick wake up, you can actually spin your full meter, parry their wake up kick, but this is way too risky. And like I said, if you have the health lead and you have a read, I'll definitely do it. But remember, if they do a low wake up kick, it's going to clip the break blow and you're going to lose all your meter. And that's going to be super bad for you. Also, you have the panic break blow, which a lot of top players use, which I highly wouldn't advise you guys unless, like I said, you're really good and have the right timing and you're willing to make that risk. Where obviously you just run up and just throw the break blow like a desperate, oh my god, I don't know what to do move, and just throw it out. And hey, if it hits, it hits. If it whiffs, whatever. Okay, so that's going to be another way to use your break blow. But that people use it, but I highly wouldn't suggest you use that, especially if you're new to the game. If you're trying to build, a solid foundation at the game and want to become a really good player. Best time to use a break blow is, like I said, when it's used, where it's meant to be used, after a bound combo, or after you launch your opponent and you can connect into it, or after a wall splat. Remember, after wall splats, guys, you get a guaranteed break blow. A lot of you guys probably don't know that, but after you knock your opponent to the wall, you can follow up with a break blow and it's guaranteed. Okay, so that's going to be the best way to use your meter. Okay, tip number 6 is going to be dealing with wake up kicks. Okay, so there's 2 ways to deal with a wake up kick. You can counter it, which gets you guaranteed damage, and there's some characters that do a ridiculous amount of damage with their holds. It's free. Or you can block the wake up kick. If you block a basic mid kick get up attack, your opponent's going to be negative, so you can go ahead and pressure your opponent. If you block the low wake up get up kick, you get a guaranteed throw punish every time. So this is a super advanced skill. Okay, knock your opponent down and go for the 50-50. Let them use their wake up kick and block low. If you block low, you get a guaranteed down grab 100%. They can't do anything about it. When to counter someone's wake up kick, you want to counter your opponent wake up kick because this puts fear in your opponent. DOA 6 is all about conditioning. Okay, guys, countering their wake up kick will force them to play more passive. So let's say you knocked them down and they went for a mid kick wake up and you counter that. Now they're going to be thinking, damn, okay, maybe I'm not going to throw out another mid kick. Maybe I'm going to throw out a low. You counter the low. Now they're like, damn, they just lost 50% for nothing for just doing, a basic wake up kick. Now, more often than not, they're just going to say, you know what, I'm not even going to do any more wake up kicks. I'm just going to get up and block. Then you can just rush your opponent down. Okay, so there's many tactics, guys, that goes into dead or alive, but like I said, in general, you want to counter your opponent wake up kick when you have the momentum going. The worst time to counter a wake up kick in this game is when you literally have 1 hit left. If you knock your opponent down, guys, and they have 1 hit left, you have 1 hit left, don't base the whole round, all your hard work, on a 50-50. Back up and play defensive. Okay, play footsies, zone them out, see if they do something unsafe. Maybe they throw out an unsafe attack where you can go ahead and whiff punish. Okay, things of that nature you want to keep in mind. Coming into number 7 is going to be the most important tip out of all the 7 here. This is going to be lose, and lose. Okay, remember, failure is the key to success. Each mistake teaches us something. Okay, that's by Grandmaster Morihei Ueshiba. He was a martial arts and founder of the Japanese martial art of Aikido, one of the most wisest dudes that ever walked this planet. Remember, guys, the more you lose, the better you get at a game, because eventually you're going to fix your flaws and you're going to understand how you're losing. Remember, you have to lose to get better, because losing exposes your flaws. But remember, when you're losing, save your replays, see how you lost. Okay, were you countering too much? Okay, did you grab too much? Maybe you're a player where you stun your opponent, but you grab too much. Maybe you need to launch more. Are you letting your opponent get free wake up kicks on you? Okay, are you blocking their low wake up kick and getting a guaranteed throw punish that I told you about? Okay, are you throw punishing more often? Are you blocking enough? Are you using your bound combos? Okay, are you sidestepping too much? Are you not punishing the sidestep attack, which is completely unsafe? There's a lot that goes into losing in dead or alive. But like I said, guys, the more you lose, the better you will be. And I promise you guys. And like I said, DOA is all about repetition. The longer you play, you're going to slowly build that muscle memory. You're going to be remembering your combos. You're going to be remembering setups. And let's just say you keep fighting that annoying Hayabusa player or that annoying Kasumi player. Maybe you hate fighting ninjas, but eventually you're going to keep doing the same move and you're going to learn how to stop it. Remember, every situation in Dead or Alive 6 can be dealt with. Okay, from the best player in the world, from the best character in the game, you can literally deal with it. Everybody has a flaw. You just have to learn how to find it and exploit it. Okay, but that's going to be it for me, guys. It's going to be 7 tips and tricks you can use right now to increase your play in Dead or Alive 6. If you guys want more videos like these, please make sure to leave a like and leave a sub if you enjoyed, man. And let me know what more guides you guys want to see down the line in the future. You guys know the motto: peace, love, I'm gone.